How to set up SPF, DKIM, DMARC on GoDaddy for Microsoft Office. This is for cold email outreach. Basically, in this guide, Sid from our team is going to show you how to purchase a domain successfully from GoDaddy for Microsoft Office for cold email outreach. And let's get into it. So, number one is a domain purchase. You don't need to go through a broker. Obviously, you want to get a unique domain that's much less expensive. Number two, you don't need domain protection. Number three, you probably want to do it for a year. DNS settings, you want to go in the back end. This is where everything is. And you want to set up an administrator account and basically point everything back to the administrator account. You also want to 301 redirect everything to the main domain. So creating email accounts, you want to do it associated with real names with people from your company. And also we want to set up SPF, which usually comes with the purchase of your domain. So that's good news. The next, you'll need to set up DKIM, and you'll get a key generated, and it's a unique key, and we'll walk you through how to do that. And then lastly is DMARC, and you'll be able to then generate the DMARC record, and it's in the back end of the DNS settings. So this is just a very quick run through, and now Sid's going to get into it on how to do this.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So in this session we are going to talk about how to purchase a domain on GoDaddy, how to set up the DNS records and the email accounts. So the first step is I want to differentiate that the domains that are available on GoDaddy might be someone else has bought it on another platform such as Hostinger or Google domain. So such kind of domains are not available on GoDaddy because that system is totally integrated with each other. So the first step is whatever the domain you want to purchase, you have to see either it's available on the GoDaddy or not. So here I want to give you an example that what is a domain that GoDaddy is offering and what is the domain that has been bought by a broker and he's then selling you by charging a large sum of amount. So I am searching this domain here to give you an example. This domain is marketingpros.com. So you can see this domain has been taken by the broker. You can purchase it, but you have to pay a lot of money for them. So it's roughly you can say that $50 to $60 extra that you will be giving to this broker. So always avoid such kind of domains and just see before either it has been purchased by the broker or not. So now I'm giving you another example, which is a second domain. We can search here. So see, this domain is available on the GoDaddy. So the cost will be roughly around $6.99 per month. So when we're gonna add it in the cart, we can see that we're gonna get a lot of sections. For example, at how many years we want this domain to be available on our GoDaddy account or not. So here I'm just selecting 1 year. So the total cost for this 1 year domain will be roughly about $6.99. You're going to pay. So this is the domain protection, and it's totally on you either you want to purchase it or not. So it's not necessary, but obviously GoDaddy offers some sort of protection. Like you do not have to set up the DMARC value if you're getting this plan. So it will be properly secured. But we have another alternative that we're gonna do in the DNS setting by setting up a DMARC record that I'm going to show you next in this video. So I'll suggest you that you should avoid this and just purchase the domain for whole 1 year and complete your transaction. So that's how the thing you can purchase a domain on the GoDaddy. Once you will purchase it, it will appear in your domain portfolio. And as soon as you're gonna click on your domain, you will see these kind of settings. We have the DNS, we have the overview of the domain. Either we want to forward it towards a secondary domain or not. So here I'm going to add few records here. So see, these are the MX records and the SPF records. So this is all on the GoDaddy. You do not have to set this up. MX record has been used to send the emails, it creates your inbox, the email inbox. So always check either this record has been set up properly or not. If it is not there, then I'll suggest you should text the GoDaddy customer support and ask them to fix it for you. And this is the SPF record. It is also being generated by the GoDaddy itself. Now we're going to add further new records, which is the DKIM and the DMARC. But obviously for that we need an admin account that we have to set this up on the domain. Then we're gonna continue next. So here I am creating a new email account. For example, let's say we're gonna, you can use any name, for example, John or Brian or William, whatsoever. And then you can put the name here, John, Brian, and then you might have the email essential plan available. I'll suggest you should buy the email essential because it is not too much costly and it offers all the feature that we need, for the cold email outreach. So do not buy an expensive plan for your email on the Outlook. Make this email account your admin, and then after creating the password, your email account will be created automatically. Once it will be created, then I'll ask you to sign in on your Microsoft account. And when you're gonna come in into your Microsoft account, you'll see a Microsoft 365 Defender here. And see, this domain is connected automatically because we have already set up the SPF and the MX records there. So that's why this domain is available on the Outlook account as well. So when I'm gonna click on this domain, you'll see on the right side, you'll see an option to create the DKIM keys. So here, let me tell you how we can create it. So I have already generated the DKIM key, so that's why I'm not getting this option. So you'll see an option here to create the DKIM records, and then it will be created for you. The Microsoft gonna give it to you. It will give you the host names, and then the value. When you're gonna come up here again on your DNS, you can add a record here. You have to choose the TXT record because the DKIM is a TXT record. You have to put here the host name, which kind of looks something like that, dmarc.microsoft.com, and this should be the value. So that's how you can set up the DKIM as well. And then you have to click on save, but make sure the TTL should be 1 hour. So you can click on the save, and this record gonna appear here somewhere. And the next one is the DMARC record. So what DMARC is used for, as I have elaborated previously, that we use it to protect our domain from any spam attack or something else. So this is the built-in value for the DMARC that we use, for all of our accounts. But make sure that this is the email that you might be seeing right now, d@rua.contoso.com. Make sure to change it to the admin account that you have created here. If you remember the email account, for example, john@digitalleadwave.com, make sure to write this email account here before putting it on your DNS setting. And same goes for this one as well. So you have to add the email account twice. So that's how you can add the DMARC records on your domain portfolio, and then it will be good to go. That's how you can purchase the domain, create an email account, and then the DNS settings on your GoDaddy account.